Hey guys, it's Kate from Cater. It's the afternoon of Monday, May 22nd, and I've been outdoors working on the property all day. So I thought I would shoot a quick update on how I have been trying to steward this almost 5 acres of land by myself. Last year, even the first week of May, coming back here into this field, it was up to my waist. And so this year, I'm way more prepared than I was last year being here, but it still is an incredible amount of work to try to clear this. And you can see, hopefully, how busy I've been. It's still too cold to do a lot of gardening. They're still giving us frost advisories, so I've been taking the opportunity to put my outdoor time into, cutting down and shaping my property as much as I can before I really hit the garden and start growing more food and hopefully cannabis. So I've taken the property all the way back to here. I'm maybe 100 yards, if that, from the tree line. I have been using my tractor, and I've really been reminding myself that it's a tractor and it can take a lot. The ground's pretty uneven. I have been doing walking passes over the ground, picking up loose stones and trying to find any other obstacles that I can. I only hit 2 rocks today, which is pretty good. So yeah, I've cut all the way back. This is the pond right over here. So I'm pretty close to that. I can't really get much closer. It's really rough and rocky, and in order to shape this, I'm gonna have to get in with the weed whacker, which has been my other major tool. I have put a different head on my weed whacker, allowing me to use a plastic blade system, which is phenomenal. It's just a real game changer when it comes to how I can manage, growth like this here, which is a lot. But I'm really proud of myself. I came back today, I did about 10 more passes on this backfield. I really can't go too much farther because last year when my neighbor brought the excavator by, I let the boys, my son and his friend, just dig indiscriminately back here because it was really overgrown and it was the least of my concerns, and I just wanted them to have fun with the machine. But subsequently, it's not very graded back there right now, so I'm gonna probably this year I'll probably leave this kind of overgrown, and we'll just take the ATV back there, the 4-wheeler, and allow my son to kind of carve out his ATV path. I probably won't do too much shaping otherwise, but really, really beautiful. I'm really proud of myself. It's taking hours and hours. The mosquitoes have been pretty bad, but after being here a year, I'm really accustomed to the bugs. They don't bother me as much as they did when I first got here. I kind of just, I get eaten and it's annoying, and then I recover pretty quick. I built this garden bed with these old cedar logs that were scattered through this field. I had my son bring them all over, and I was trying to consolidate them so I could mow around. And so I ended up building this really groovy garden bed. I have it layered with cardboard and mulch and old straw that went moldy over the winter. I have a bunch of that. My feed barn does have some leaks, so it's fine because I have had enough hay for my animals, but it's also given me, mulch. So I've been laying that in my gardens, which is really helpful. After I mowed today, and the orchard is looking really great and clear and open, I'm pretty proud of myself. Again, I'm stewarding almost 5 acres by myself. I'm trying to really restore it, bring it back. It's been pretty overgrown. Today, this was my other focus. I came out with the weed whacker and I tried to cut down all of this dead overgrowth and turn it more into mulch, just kind of break it up. So I took the blades and just ran the blades through it. I have a little bit more to finish right here, but trying to get it cut down. I actually made it all the way up to here, which brings me up to my fire pit area. So I have to bring the weed whacker up here. Obviously there's a lot of loose stones, but I was able to go and take the tractor all the way up here. In this area, there wasn't a ton of loose stones. I did a walkthrough and picked stuff up. So, you know, anything I can do with the tractor is easier and faster at the end of the day. So I am trying to push, you know, how much I can do with it. I did all this area up here. You know, this is the fire pit. I actually expanded the fire pit. I made it bigger. I need to bring up some more stones to make it taller. But yeah, I'm all the way back by the pond and I have, you know, all of this cleared. And I'll just take the weed whacker in to some of this stuff that's left over there. There's too many rocks for me to take the tractor. And I also have to bring the weed whacker into this area because I can't really drive the tractor down there. But I'm really, really proud of myself. It's taking hours and hours, and fortunately, I love doing it. I was just thinking how it's so much more than caring for a yard, because I do feel like I'm stewarding a property and contributing to making the world a more beautiful place. I got the tractor back here beside the van and all the way back to the pond, to the boat that's there. So that's been good. Again, this van and some other garbage will hopefully be getting out of here soon. My neighbor's tractor is still not working, so I'm waiting for him to get the alternator fixed so we can use it to load all this garbage into bins. This whole area beside the lean-to, which was completely grown over last year, I spent a lot of time. I laid manure and straw. I tried to smother it. I've been cutting it down. I'd like to make a sunflower garden here. I'm also considering putting a sunflower garden in that cedar frame in the back. Here's the chicken coop. And then the other thing I've been doing as I'm cleaning out this barn, and this is what I'm gonna do once I'm done this video. I'm gonna hit the barn and take another 4, hopefully, wheelbarrows out. I did 4 wheelbarrows yesterday. I'm about 40% through it. I have to wear a mask and like a visor because it's so dusty and kind of gross in there. It's like I put on a hazmat suit and go in. But what I'm doing is I'm spreading the manure and straw rather than having a manure pile. For a couple reasons. One, it's going to break down easier and faster, just because there's going to be more air, more surface area for that. And also it's helping me to grade this area because there's a lot of big divots in the ground from whatever vehicles that the old owner was driving here. So there's big ruts and it's really uneven. So this is actually doing a really good job for now of just trying to level that out. So, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It will take me my entire life to bring this property back to what I think its full potential is. So I just really wanted to show you the property. There's my bunny Murphy right there under the truck. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. No, I can't because I'm already shooting. It's my lop-eared. Hey, Rosie. There's Rosie. I'm gonna get in and do some more cleaning in there. So, but yeah, stewarding a property by myself and pretty much by hand, because I you know, other than my tractor, my riding lawnmower and my weed whacker, I'm not really using any other heavy machinery. It's a lot of sweat equity, but it's so rewarding, you know, to look out and see it so open. All the trees are open, you know, that's really healthy for them. It helps with the bugs, the mosquitoes. When the grass is shorter, we don't have as many bugs. I also mowed the front again yesterday, and really putting a focus on the poison parsnip. So anywhere I see poison parsnip, because I can eradicate that in 2 years if I can prevent that from going to seed. And that stuff is nasty. So, but yeah, I came out and mowed again. I've pretty much mowed everything twice at this point. So again, hopefully just that initial cut down, keep everything tamed and managed, and then within the next week I should be able to get into my beautiful front garden and start planting. So once that happens, obviously my time will be divided. So again, I'm trying to put in as much as I can before the food growing season starts. Lilacs are my favorite flower, and I have several of them here on the property. So, all right, well, again, documenting for my own purposes, but also to show you you can do it. Sweat equity. It's amazing how much we can manage all by ourselves when we're inspired and motivated to do it. So until next time, wishing you inspiration, motivation, happy, healthy living. I'm Kate from Kater, and I'll see you later.